start to the under-23 season. 3 points clear at the top of the league. You must be really pleased with that so far.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. The boys have had a lot to deal with in pre-season, and Chris then obviously left, which was a big blow to some of them. He'd known them a long time and he'd worked with them a long time, so it was important that they kept going, keep pushing, keep working hard. And to be fair to them, they have, and they've really taken up the challenge. Really kicked on. And it's great to see them doing so well.
You talked about the difficulties there. What were the challenges for the boys during lockdown and then when they came back? Can you just talk us through those?
Yeah, well, we tried to work with them as best we could throughout lockdown. It was difficult for them, really difficult period, but we tried to give them programs to stick to. But it's down to them to kind of get their own desire from inside to really keep fit and really be ready for when they do come back in, that they can hit the ground running. We gave them a really tough pre-season. It was grueling at times, but it's supposed to be. We want them to be fit. They have to be a fit group. Everybody in our academy has to be full of energy. It's one of the minimum requirements that we've got, and they bring that every single day. And we're really proud of where they're at and what they're doing at the moment. They bring their energy to training every single day, and then they take it out onto the pitch, as they did in the game last night.
I know football's all about results, but under-23 football in particular is about development and developing the player as well as the person. How pleased have you been with the development of the character in the boys this season?
Yeah, it's a massive part of it. And if you come down to our academy and you see the traits, they're up on the wall. And probably one of the most important ones that we've got is humility. We really want these players to get a really good understanding of football, but a good understanding of life, and having that. Having that respect for people, and understanding what it takes to mingle in the real world, so to speak, because for some of them, it will be difficult and they won't all make it as footballers, so we have to try and give them a good education, and that's football, on and off the pitch. We have to give them a good education, and they do take it on board, but it's a very important part for us. That we develop them as people and not just on the football pitch.
We saw Will Swan make his first team debut on Sunday. How encouraging do you think that is for the boys, that they see Chris giving those chances to the younger players?
Yeah, listen, it's what we said to them in the changing room before the game against Sheffield Wednesday. 3 weeks ago, Swanee was kind of sat there next to them, ready to go out for a game against Colchester, and then you fast forward to Sunday, and he's walking out on the City Ground pitch, playing for the first team. So it was great to see. They were all very, very proud of him, but it also gives them, just that little carrot. There's opportunities there for them if they're performing well, if they're training well. They know that myself and Gary Brazil are prepared to go and knock on the manager's door and say, these lads are doing really well. And we done that with Swanee, and his performances on the pitch suggested that he kind of should be at least given an opportunity, and the manager has been good enough to give him that opportunity.
I suppose as players like Will jump up into the first team, you've probably got under-18s boys knocking on your door trying to take his place.
Absolutely, and that's the way it works, and we want that. I think as an academy, from when I was a player in the academy, we've always tried to bump players up when they're ready. One player moves up and the next one gets his opportunity, and we've done that with Dale Taylor, who's been banging in goals for the under-18s. Will moves up to the first team for this period at the moment anyway, and we take Dale up and give him his opportunity, because that's how it works. And they invariably take it. Them characteristics that we look for don't really change, whether it's somebody from the 18s to 23s. They have to bring in energy. They have to bring in energy. They have to bring that quality, and they have to bring that desire to show that they're capable of going out on that football pitch out there, which is, there's nothing prouder than walking out there and making your debut, playing out there. It's a very special place, and we're very keen to impress that on these young players, how special it is to make your debut. And Swanee has experienced that, and it's great, but we want to push more through.
I know Chris Cohen's departure was obviously disappointing to lose him from the football club, but how much have you enjoyed stepping up into that head coach role, and how much have you been enjoying that?
Yeah, it's been really good. You know, I have to say, I've really enjoyed it. I do miss me mucker. I have to be honest with you. We really enjoyed working together. It was a short period of time, but we really enjoyed working together. But you know, great for him. He's getting an opportunity to work with the first team, so it's great. I've loved it. You know, it's been really good. I enjoy coming into the academy every day. I enjoy working with them players every day. It's added a hell of a lot more onto my workload. My missus at home, she's probably not my best friend at the moment because I'm hardly home because I've got these lot to look after and I'm still doing my Ireland stuff as well. So, but I'm loving it. It's great, and it's been really, really good for my development. And I'd like to think that with the experience that I've got, and the connections that I've built up with the players and the rapport that I've got with them, that I've helped them along the way as well. So it's a two-way thing, and I've really enjoyed it. And it always helps if you're getting a few results as well.